As humans, we only get one chance to live this life here on Earth. And I found that often we ignore our own mortality in the course of day-to-day life. And like it or not, our days here on Earth are finite. Let me propose this. If you knew how many days you had left to live, an exact number, would you still be so concerned about politics? Or would you still be ignoring that friend or family member that you've been purposely avoiding? Or would you be more likely to spend it bettering yourself and trying to leave a positive impact on the people you know? In this week's episode of The Good Journey, I decided that myself and others could benefit from being reminded that our days here on Earth are numbered. As always, I'm giving away another $25 this week. You're going to have to stick around to the end of the video for that, so I'll see you there. And if you skip ahead, you have a small brain. I feel like too often I see people latching onto hate and spreading their hateful notions to other people. And there's a large portion of this country that hate politicians, people who they've most likely never even met. See, whether we know it or not, we form opinions based on what we hear in the media and what we hear from other people, but rarely base opinions on what we learn ourselves. The problem is, everyone has an underlying bias. So you think your way of doing something is the solution, just as the other side believes their way is the best solution. And I believe that the only way to be truly correct and truly free is to focus on your own life. I've seen firsthand people spend so much of their precious time getting sucked into a corrupt system. You can't get spent time back. It doesn't work that way. When you're staring death in the face, will you be content with how you spent your time? Will you be proud of the ideals that you tried to spread? These are two things that I ask myself on a daily basis to stay aware of my own mortality and be conscious of how I'm spending my time. So instead of spending so much time worrying about politics, worry about your own family. Check in on some of your dear friends. I mean, really, be cautious and be aware of how you're spending your time. You should strive to be aware of how you're spending your time every single day. So I'm giving away another $25 this week. It's $15 to the first person who can correctly identify the quote I'm about to read you, and $10 to the second person who can correctly identify who said it. All you got to do is do a quick Google search and PM me on any platform of social media, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. So here's the quote. Time is really the only capital that any human being has, and the only thing they can't afford to lose. Who said that? PM me on any social media platform with the correct answer, and I'll get in contact with you from there. Best of luck to everybody. So I like to end every video on kind of a positive note, so I thought I'd leave everyone with this. Never be content with your current knowledge and understanding. Always seek more. My name is Walker Thomas. Thank you so much for watching and listening, and I'll see you next week.